My name is Mark, and I was watching my girlfriend of 5 years, Jessica, throw clothes into a suitcase. It was a Thursday night, and she'd just announced a spontaneous weekend. A trip to Vegas with a couple of girlfriends I'd never even heard her mention before. I asked a simple, quiet question. "Hey, who's all going on this trip?" She stopped, turned around with an exasperated sigh, and delivered the line that would redefine my entire future. "Mark, stop acting like we're married," she said, her voice dripping with annoyance. "You don't get a say in where I go or who I'm with." She turned back to her packing as if she'd just commented on the weather. But for me, the world stopped. The words echoed in the expensive downtown apartment that I paid for. She was right. We weren't married. And in that single, brutal moment of clarity, I realized I was the only one in the relationship who had been acting like we were. The foundation of the life I thought we were building together crumbled into dust. I didn't argue. I just said, "You're right. Have a good trip," and walked out of the room. To be clear, this wasn't about control. It was about partnership. I'm a project manager, and I do well. I covered the $3,200 a month in rent, the utilities, the groceries, all of it. Jessica worked part-time at a high-end boutique, but her income was her fun money. My income was our money. For the last 2 years, I'd been putting aside over $1,000 a month into a down payment fund for a house she'd helped me pick out online, talking about what colors she'd paint the spare bedroom. But whenever I tried to talk about a more concrete timeline about our future, she'd wave it off with a casual, "We have plenty of time for all that boring stuff." Her actions never matched her supposed dreams for us. Last year, it was a last-minute trip to Miami that ended up costing me $2,000 on my credit card. The year before, she decided to buy a car, a cute convertible far beyond her budget, and was shocked when I wasn't enthusiastic about co-signing the loan. Her life was a series of impulsive adventures that I was expected to finance and support without question. My life was about long-term planning for a future she was only participating in superficially. Her statement wasn't a slip of the tongue. It was the honest-to-God truth. She wanted the financial and emotional stability of a husband, but the freedom of being single. So, I decided to give her exactly what she wanted. The moment she left for the airport on Friday morning, her parting words being a casual, "Don't wait up for me on Sunday," I started making calls. First, to a moving company. Second, to my friend Dave, asking if I could crash on his couch for a couple of nights. Then, I began to pack. But I didn't pack her things. I packed mine. For 8 hours, I systematically dismantled my life in that apartment. My clothes, my books, my computer, and desk. The 65-inch TV I bought for the Super Bowl, the couch we'd picked out together, but that my bank account had paid for. I was ruthlessly efficient. I left her bed, her dresser, her art, her kitchen supplies. When the movers were done, the apartment was strangely empty, like a movie set after the main character has left. Finally, I wrote a note and left it on the kitchen counter, right where she always dropped her keys. The note was short. It said, "Jessica, you're right. We aren't married, and I'm going to stop acting like it. You're free to go where you want, with whoever you want. You don't have to answer to me anymore. And I no longer have to support a lifestyle for someone who doesn't see me as a partner. I've paid the rent for the next 30 days. After that, it's all yours. All the best, Mark." I transferred half the money from our house fund into her bank account, her half of the dream. She was never truly invested in. Then I blocked her number, left my key on the counter, and walked out for the last time. I've never felt more liberated in my entire life.